you need x and y distances, the x and y projections on the map. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that since I already have the mesh grids, I'm going to pass these mesh grid values with map. Okay, and now what this command does is that it's going to take the for every longitude and latitude positions, it's going to calculate the distance. It's going to calculate the distance in x and y coordinate distance and convert them into x and y coordinates. So imagine this entire region. Okay, imagine this entire region. Okay, the entire world. Okay, and now suppose if this is your origin, let's say. Okay, and this region is has a particular distance. Okay, and that this region is certain units in x direction, certain units in y direction away. Like let's say this point, it's certain units away from x, certain units away from origin y, if this is the origin, like that. So it's going to calculate and all those distances based on the latitude and longitude, and it's going to give another grid, and that's what x and y is. And if you use this, if you calculate this and then use the plot contour, it will work fine. Otherwise, because of data consolidation and everything, okay, the map will plot, it won't show an error, but the value will not be proper. So if you guys want to try, experiment this out. Okay, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to plot this. Okay, I'm going to run this. So your x and y, if you look at, okay, check this out. All of these are in meters distances. Okay, all of these are in distances from the corresponding latitude and longitude. Okay, and now your x and y combined together, you will have a distance map. Okay, you'll have a distance map. Now what I'm going to do is that with that being done, let me just create an arbitrary data. Okay, nothing much, and then let's plot it. Okay, now for that I'm just going to use this command over here, plt or contourf, which is a regular matplot lib plotting command. Okay, I type this. Okay, x will be your longitude positions, y will be your latitude positions in meters, both of them in meters, z will be your actual data which you have to plot, and then 15 stands for 15 levels, 15 contours, nothing much. So if I press enter, okay, check this out, there you have it. Okay, your map is clean and your entire data has been superimposed on the map. Fine, huh? Not bad, huh? Now this is how contour works on. Not only that, after this other thing what you can do is that you can this command plot.grids doesn't work, it gets ignored, and you have labels, x label, y label, super title, supertitle and normal title, everything available. If you just copy paste all this labels and everything, press enter, check this out. Okay, your super title, y label and x label, they are all printed nicely. But thing is, it's kind of little messy because it's already intersecting with the labels and everything. But no problem. Not a problem, because you have handles for separately for all your labels and everything, with which you can just adjust their length and everything. Not only that, other than that, you can also go with adding a color bar and everything. I'm just kind of ignoring it here, but if you guys want it, you can go and like that in a similar manner. If you guys want to expand and stuff if you want to expand and everything based on like you want to expand by superimposing several plots like this on top of it, go with this notation. You'll understand what's going on. Okay, now what you have to do, the only thing is, okay, when you want to plot any other data on top of this map, use x and y. Do not use lon and lat. Use just x and y, and that's it. Okay, x and y will have the proper positions. Lon and lat will not after this map transformation. So be careful with that. Okay, now that's about that. Now thing is, let's address a few more queries here. what if I just wanted to adjust the length of the map and size of the map and everything? Okay, so with that, what I'm going to do, let me copy all this. Okay, now now our code is working fine, so let me copy all this over here. Okay, now if I run this, it's going to take some time. Yeah, our map is ready. Fine. Now what I'm going to do is that, let's say, let me run this again. I just want to show you one thing. Let's say if you look at this map, okay, this map is centered around 0 degrees latitude, 0 degrees longitude. Okay, and we're using Miller's projection. It is centered around 0 degrees longitude. Okay, now what if I just want to shift this left and right? Okay, now if I were to study the entire globe from this point of view, it looks okay. Okay, what if I just want to have a map such that, okay, I concentrate on the Pacific Ocean. If I want, let's say if I want the map with Pacific Ocean to be on the center. Okay, how to do that? It's simple. Okay, now remember this longitude limits I pushed over here. Adjust them. Now I said what I said is that set the limit, lower limit, the left and rightmost limits of the longitudes over here. So what I can do, I can set them accordingly. So if I set 0 to 360, now what will happen is that 0 longitude will be on your leftmost and 360 longitude will be on your rightmost. Okay, now watch. Now this will put your map in, this will draw your entire world in such that your Pacific Ocean is kept at the center. Watch. Yeah, perfect. Now if you look at it, the entire map is drawn such that your Pacific Ocean is kept at the center, more or less. Okay, this is about it. You see, your entire map can be shifted your entire map is shifted accordingly. And what else? Yeah, don't worry about the colors and everything. Don't worry about that. It's nothing serious. Just like that. Okay. That's about the longitude portions, everything. Okay. Now my contour also changed because I've used the same notations for contours as well, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. So not a problem. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, now if I want to have some other center point, okay, center point, what I can do is that I can adjust it accordingly. Suppose if I keep 100 minus 150 as my leftmost edge. Okay, now if I go with just 180, let's say, now watch, look at the map. Okay, do you see something peculiar? Your minus 180 or your 180 west is kept as it is, but you go up to plus 180, but the region between minus 180, 180 west and 150 west, they are missing, so they are truncated. They're truncated here. Okay, now like that, suppose if you want to center accordingly, what you have to do is that, see, from minus 180 you're increasing the data to be you're increasing the value latitude to be 30, you're shifting 30 degrees towards the east. So what you have to do, from 180 degrees east, you have to here you're actually moving 30 degrees towards east, so minus 180 becomes plus 150, see, minus 150. So to compensate that, you have to move your right hand limit to another 30 degrees, so in 180 becomes 210. Now if I do that, check this out. See, well, this part of Alaska which is cut over here is coming back over here. So your map is actually shifting to moving towards left and right as per this. Okay, now not only that, if I want to cut the limits, say if I just want between minus 90 and 90, if I print this up, okay, see, yeah, your map is truncated. You get the point. You're just cutting down the edges. Okay, because I'm using these values to locate the lower right corner of latitude and upper right corner of the lower right and upper right corners of the longitude. This point and this point. Okay, yeah, this point and this point. So it's placed accordingly, so you have to keep that in mind. So what's happening? Okay, that's about it. And okay, now 180 and this is 180. Okay, now if you just come back to the normal plot again, yeah, now we have the whole map available. Okay, now let's close this up. Next, okay, this way you can set the limits and also center the map based on your choice. Okay, but the only thing I noticed is for Miller's projection or any cylindrical projection for that matter, okay, centering based on latitude is not working properly. Okay, there is one shot. Let's see. Now if I were to set this to minus 50 to 50, okay, check this out, what happens. Okay, you see all the regions above 50 and below minus 50, they are like removed. They're removed. Okay, and this way you are able to adjust the length of the map or size of the map or the region of interest as per your choice. Suppose if I want to concentrate only on a small country, say something like let's say, okay, since I am from India, let me set a value like 70 and then 90, okay, 95 something, and then latitude let me go to 5 and then let me go up to 35 something. So this should properly cover my country. So if I were to run this up, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Maybe a little more adjustments. Okay, a little more than 35 maybe. So if I were to set this to 45, let's say, I don't think they will need that much, but anyway, 95 is okay. So let me set this to 110 and this to be 60. I guess this should be fine. Watch. Okay, this is a little too much, but anyway, it fits the job. Okay, now the thing is, if you're able to adjust the latitude longitude portions accordingly, you can concentrate on a specific country as per your choice. Okay, like that you can set the map to based on your country or whichever you want. Okay, like this. Okay, for instance, let me just give another example. 180 and this is minus 90 and this is 90. Okay, now if I run this up, this is how it is. Let's say you want to map Europe. Okay, so for that, if you look at the map properly, if you want to map Europe properly, you need up to like 45 degrees, up to here 45 degrees, 30 north and somewhere around 70 north is sufficient. 70 north is sufficient, something around here. Okay, possibly 70 north, and then you need a latitude between somewhere 0 is over here, so a little close to here. So how much will be, so something like 20 minus 20, and then this side somewhere around 60. That will do. So let me close this up. So if I were to set your latitude to be somewhere between minus 20 and 60, and your longitude to that's your longitude, and your latitude to be 30 and 70, let's say. I don't think you need that much, but still. Okay, press enter in this code and check this out. Not bad. Okay, you need a little more than 70, huh? Oh well, not a problem. You see, by adjusting dimensions accordingly here, adjusting here, you're in a position to consider any region of your choice. So this is how Europe get it, and likewise, if you are concentrating on US or United States or any other country for that matter, you can adjust the locations accordingly. Okay, And now the only problem is if I want to center this with respect to some other place, it's a little hard. Okay, it's a little hard. It cannot move up and down in the map. If you want to localize this, you can do it, but still, this is how it goes. And actually, the thing is, this is actually a full-fledged explanation of how Miller's projection can be done. Now, what I'm going to do is that with the same thing, if I want to do a Mercator projection, okay, check this out. Okay, this is part Europe. Okay, this is how Mercator projection looks like. Not bad, huh? Now, with the same data, let me draw some other projection. Like what do we have here? If I want some other projection like Lambert azimuthal equal area, so LAEA. Okay, that's how it was. Okay, so LAEA, right? LAEA. Okay, if I run this, okay, for Lambert you need a lat 0 and lon 0 or something, so okay, fine. Okay, for sums you have to keep that in mind. For some projection you need extra values, so I'm just going to keep which latitude, minus 20, 40. If I add these, it will be 40 divided by 220, so I'll just keep latitude to be 20, and then my longitude, the beginning of the center longitude. Okay, lat underscore 0 actually stands for your center latitude, or the latitude at the center of the map, and lon underscore 0 stands for the longitude in the center of the map. So this should be 50. Okay, run this. Am I getting an error? No. Yeah, perfect. If you see, your projection changes. Look, you can see the projection changes. Okay, like that. And in these regions you don't have data, so that's why it's showing like this, but doesn't matter. You see, your projection changes accordingly. Okay, like that. If you want some other projection like ortho, for instance, orthographic projection, okay, run this with all the data set. Okay, it says that an object has no attribute height or something, so come on, it should work fine. Let's see. Let's see, why is what's the issue? It's ortho, right? So it should not throw an error. Where is the error coming out to be? Oh yeah, if for orth, okay, so I forgot. Now if I were to, okay, for orthographic projections, okay, what you need is that this won't work. I forgot this. Your corner latitudes and your corner latitudes won't work. Okay, just need orthographic. We just need your starting and center points and everything. Orthographic projection kind of covers the entire world. Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay, I think we need to make a lot of changes over here, but hopefully if everything goes well. Okay, yeah, not bad, huh? This is an orthographic projection. You see, the entire world is being plotted over here. That's how it goes. Now the thing is, why only this region is because I'm setting lines over here. I'm just giving the colors to be I'm just giving the colors only to confined to this region. So what I'm going to do is that if I set this to minus 180 to 180 and this to minus 90 to 90, okay, if I plot this up, check it out. Okay, the map screwed up. Okay, just plot it up. Yeah. Okay, so let me just clear this up. clear this up. Okay, now it kind of hopefully nothing happens. Come on, man. Okay, I guess these have to be written again. Sorry. Okay, now the thing is that the label is just showing some error. Okay, I think the label should not be there. And one more thing, when you're pushing to Basemap, when you're pushing to orthogonal projections, okay, I think it won't be a problem. So if I run this, please work, no problem. Come on, man. I'm sorry for that. I guess well, I guess since it's because the entire map has some issue, I guess this is about it. Okay, let me just do one thing. Let me just quickly shut Spider and reopen this. Hopefully this time, because of the cluster, because of the kernel, IPython kernel being closed. Okay, I think this should work fine. Okay, now I set this up. Now we don't need anything else extra over here. So if I run this, please, no errors. Crap. Well, I mean, maybe it's okay. I think it's because the field of view is kind of restricted over here, and maybe that could be the reason. So if I were to set this to the previous value, like -20 to how much? -20 to, what did I keep, like 60, right? Yeah, I keep 60, and then the latitudes to be 30 minimum plus 30, and if I keep that to be 70, okay, 75 maybe, just like that. Run it. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Maybe it's because when I set the values to be 180 and everything, I mean, I just set the entire world over here, try to plot everything in the world, but those regions which are on the back side of this world from here, they couldn't get it. They didn't get the data to be plotted on something. They couldn't be plotted. That's why you're just getting errors. But if you do a polar projection properly, you'll be fine. You'll be working fine. Okay, I mean, you'll be working fine. This is not actually Miller's. This is actually your orthogonal projection, like that. Okay, and that's about it. Okay, sorry this tutorial became so long because there are a lot of things to be told clearly, and if you clearly, and that's the reason. Okay, in the next tutorial, okay, and that's all I have for you guys in this tutorial. I hope with that you guys were in a position to understand how making maps is possible in IPython. This is actually made on request because of some of my seniors in the department. They've asked me to give a demo on that, because I'm actually from atmospheric and oceanic sciences department, and we have a lot of plots to be superimposed on maps and everything, so this is kind of necessary for us. But there are many people over there who need this as well, so that's why I thought of taking this out. And don't worry about these superimpositions and overwritings and all. Don't worry, you have features to adjust the title, label and everything without any kind of interference like this, overwriting like this, so don't worry about that. There are features. That's all I have for you guys in this tutorial. Now in the next tutorial, we'll start playing with the little matrices and matrix concepts, and trust me, that will be fun. These will be a little more easy, and it won't be that long. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.